Well, in this video, I'll talk about some difference of culture between regions in Brazil. Okay. Well, in this video, I'll talk about first of all, in general terms, about Brazilians. Okay, their culture. In general, we could say Brazil are one of the most charismatic, creative people in the world. Okay, Brazilian visa is well accepted in all over the world. People in all over the world like Brazilians as being happy people, charismatic people, and in general, they're good people. Okay, but let's now talk about a little bit more deeply about the culture, the regional difference between cultures. Well, I've been studying, and it's quite obvious that the climate impacts the way of behavior of the people. Okay, when the place is hotter, okay, the temperature is more hot, is hotter. People tend to be a little bit less intellectual and a little bit more instinctive. Okay, so in Brazil we have the north and the northeast mainly, and we have the south and the southeast as well. What the difference between these regions? Well, when we talk about economy, okay, obviously the north and the northeast region are poorer, okay, and the south and the southeast region are richer, okay. And why this happens? This happens mainly because of this history of Brazil, okay. The colonization, the main factories, the main let's say the main farming was in south and southeast region. The main families are all there, okay, so the money is all there, okay. So it's been like this always, okay, since colonization of Brazil. And in southeast region we have a more a better climate to farm. So in São Paulo, Minas Gerais, Rio de Janeiro, we have more, let me say, a better climate to farm. Okay, we have a stronger agriculture. Okay, and so we have more prosperity there. Not only because of this. Okay, there are more factors. More factors is what I just said. Is about the history of Brazil, the colonization all started there, and the climate, okay? The climate is very important for the brain work properly, okay? Generally, hotter places are less prosper than cold place, because we have less farming in here in Northeast. Okay, it's very difficult to farm. We have, yes, we have many farms here, but it's not like the southeast region with a better climate to produce to a lot of things. Is much more productive, let me say. And the climate influence the behavior of people. Where we have colder climates, people are more calm and more productive. Generally, okay, we can't say always, but I've studied a lot of research that confirm this. Okay? And when we have hotter climates, people are less productive and more emotional because brain doesn't function well at hot temperatures. Okay. So in general, people in Brazil are very charismatic, very friendly. Okay. No matter if you go to the north or to the south, okay. But if you go north, you will see northeast. You are gonna see more hot people, more friendly people sometimes, and you see more rispid people sometimes too, stressed people, things like this. And if you want to work, the north and the northeast are not so good as in southeast region, because in this place there is more money and more opportunities, because it's prosperous and richer place than the north and the northeast. What's the best region to speak Portuguese and to learn the Portuguese? I can say for sure that is the south and southeast region. People talks a little bit slower and you can understand the language better. In north and northeast, because of the climate, people are very agitated, things like this. People tend to talk a little bit faster. Okay, so it's a little bit more difficult to understand the Portuguese if you go to northeast regions and things like this. If you want to communicate in Portuguese, learn Portuguese is more difficult in that region. So there are some other differences in culture. I can say that in general, Brazilian people are very conservative people, Catholic people, okay? And in general, we don't observe great changes in the culture, okay? Because Brazil is a very large country, but it's very homogeneous when we talk about religion, culture, okay? There is this difference between behavior that I almost talked about, but in general are nice people, charismatic. Okay, so if you have any other question, put in the comment and tap the like button and subscribe the channel for motivating me to record more videos. Thank you, see you.